Andy, simple question. How do you want to be remembered?
Man, I guess just I hope just as a great teammate and someone that just took the ball every fifth day and just gave it everything I got. I mean, it's one thing I can say is I never took this game for granted. I never didn't work. I don't feel like the way that I should to prepare. I just whenever I was here, I mean I was all in. And I've tried to do that the last 2 years. Being back here, it's been tough with the family, being in Texas and going back and forth, and it's been crazy, flying all over the country on the off days and trying to get home and see them. But those are I hope those are the things that the guys will remember me for.
Kevin,
Andy, over here. Another simple one. Greatest moment.
Oh, it has to be, winning that first championship in '96. Just, because that's what you dream of as a kid. It's what you play for. So that definitely has to, be right up there with it. And it was pretty special, and I think I've said this, just in '09, being able to win that championship here, the new ballpark that first year. At an age where I think a lot of people didn't think maybe we'd be able to pull it off, and so that one was very gratifying also to be able to do that.
Who had the mic? Fitzy? Yeah, go ahead, Fitzy.
Andy, in your statement you mentioned that you were a little hesitant about Sunday being Mariano's day and everything like that. Did you knowing that you're pitching that day, did you talk to him about it beforehand at all?
Obviously Mo was. Is one of the guys that has known for a while that I was done and I was retiring, and he all along has told me you got to announce it, you got to you need to say something, and I didn't, that's just not how I wanted to do it. Like I said, I had planned on just announcing it at the end of the season, the day after the season was over, and then after me and Z talked a little bit, me and Mo had lunch in Toronto, and we talked about it, and he was just so supportive of it, and told me I had to announce it, and that I should, and that that he thinks it's going to make the day even better. And to hear him say that, and to to feel that way about it, I feel like we're connected, in a sense. So I told him, man, I said, I feel like, now that I've announced it and I've said it, I feel like God's kind of worked it out, man, where it's happened this way. So it's pretty cool.
Marley, right in the middle.
Andy. Is it kind of poetic that you're going to end, with Mariano here on Sunday and then also in Houston, your career as a Yankee? And also, do you have any regrets?
Yeah, that is crazy. It really is. It's cool that it's going to work out that way. Obviously, the 3 years that I played in Houston, and obviously that's where all my family is, and a ton of my friends are there. So, like I said, I just feel like it's just all kind of worked out really, really good, And as far as regrets, I really can't say that I do. I guess we're sitting here talking and. Not that I even want to, bring this up, but you ask about regrets and, the whole stuff that I guess that happened with the HGH incident. When you ask me that, you want to say obviously you regret that got out. That I think everybody knows. Any kids, that ever watched me handle that situation would know that would never, think that it was the right thing to do or anything like that. But I know my heart, and I'll tell you, I've never tried to cheat this game. Never tried to do anything to cheat this game. Never tried to cheat anything in my life, and kind of danced around that a little bit over the last, I guess, 5 or 6 years. But that's the truth, and so anyhow, that would be, if you ask me regret. I hate that if any young person or whatever would ever think that I was trying to do something to cheat this game. Or to cheat other players or whatever, that would be one thing that sticks out in my mind when you ask me that.
Craig, up in the front to your right.
Andy, when you talk about being done mentally and physically, how has that played out this season, the physical part? How has that been hard for you between starts, whatever?
Well, it's just a lot, you know. And for me, it kind of started early in the season when I had the back issue. After, I got off to, I felt like a really good start and injured my back. And coming back off the DL and trying to get everything back together, that was tough for me because I went through a real bad stretch. Probably one of the worst stretches of my career, really, as far as, I feel like going out there maybe and struggling as far as pitching and just searching for it, But that's every year is going to bring different obstacles and different situations, and I was prepared for that. I grinded right through that like I have always, and I feel like I came out the other side, now pitching, over the last 6 weeks or so, like I did at the beginning of the season and like I did last year. So, but it's just at age 41, it's a lot tougher.
Did your body ache in new ways?
Yes, it does. It sure does. Yeah, it does. But man, we've got great people here to help me and to take care of me, and Joe and Larry are constantly talking to me and trying to help me get through it, and watching me closely, and just really, really thankful. Thank God I've been able to stay as healthy as I have this season.
Standing up in the back left.
Andy, what are your plans during retirement? Vacation, coach Little League maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I like I said, I've been retired, so I know what I'll do. Yeah, it's spending time with the kids. I've got an 8-year-old. My older kids are at the age now where I can't coach them. It's past that time. But, my daughter's 12 and she's still in junior high. I can't wait to watch her to be able to do some of her stuff. And I'll just do it. I did. I travel and share my faith in Christ with people at churches, and I'll get extremely involved back in my church again. Those are the things I love and I care about doing, so I'm sure I'll get right back into that.